Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're talking about April favorites, products that I have been loving during the month of April. Some of these are new and most of them are old that I've just revisited and pulled out of my cabinets, and I just wanted to talk a little bit about them. So for starters, I'm sure everybody has seen the Revlon hair tool that acts as a blow dryer with a brush attached to it. So for me, I've had this for quite some time now, probably like 2 years if I had to guess. I believe it was maybe 2019. When I first bought this, I had used it fresh out of the shower once I went to blow dry my hair. I let it dry pretty close to like 70% dry, and then I would use it, and I really enjoyed it. I thought it gave me a lot of volume. And then for whatever reason, I changed back to my regular blow dryer, my hairbrush. I just recently pulled it back out because on my second and sometimes third day hair, I found that it works better than just using like my blow dryer just to kind of refresh it. This would give me a little bit more volume on the second, third day hair, like I said. So I've really been enjoying it on my freshly washed hair. I use my blow dryer and the brush and all of that, and then I don't generally wash my hair every day, so at least every other, but I prefer every 2 days if I can get away with it, depending on products that I've put in my hair. So I've just been using this, and it really has given me some added volume and just a little bit more of like a sleeker look. If I don't add any more, say like dry shampoo, which I'm not a lover of, but if I really want to add some volume up top, I'll put some dry shampoo up here at the crown and such. But for the most part, I just use this as just more of like a straightener as opposed to maybe using a flat iron. I've been trying really hard not to use the hot tools and heat products on my hair, just from a damage. I mean, I bleach my hair as it is, so that's enough damage for one head of hair. But anyway, I've really been enjoying it. It's not a standalone piece that I would certainly retire my blow dryers, but just for those times where I just want to refresh, it really works great. But it's just a really nice tool. I really have been enjoying pulling it back out. Sometimes we purchase all these things and we throw it under the cabinet, and for whatever reason, we just forget about it. Or is that just me? I can't imagine it's just me that forgets about items. Anyway, there's that. This next product I want to talk about is new to me, and it's called Flash Moment, and it is almost like a gel. If you can see, it's a clear gel, and then it has like a mascara wand, and what it's used for are all my flyaways. See, I hope it's picking up on camera just how much it tames my flyaways. It's always bothered me, and now I have this product that just really truly tames it and doesn't leave my hair sticky. It doesn't leave any residue. It doesn't create any type of oil in my hair, or doesn't affect the texture or anything. It just works. It's magic, and I think it's fantastic. I believe I picked this up on Amazon. It came in a 2-pack, and I don't want to say the prices because, as we know, Amazon pricing always changes, but it was inexpensive, and just a 1 tube of this would last me quite a long time. So now that I have 2, I don't think I'll ever have to repurchase it. Anyway, it's called Flash Moment. I'll leave everything, as I always do, in the description box with links for ease in finding the product I talk about. So in keeping with, the beauty, I have gone back to using this Maybelline Blush Nudes, and if you can see, it just is such a beautiful color palette that anybody can use, even if you're afraid of the little, you know, more of like the pinkish tones. It gives payoff, but it's not so prominent on your eye that, you know, if you're not comfortable with bolder colors, that you're really going to be uncomfortable wearing. They smooth out. They really have such nice long wear time. I don't have it on today, but I've been using this for such a long time. The nice thing about this palette, or most of like maybe the drugstore brands do this, and you know, obviously some of the higher ends, obviously, but on the back here, it gives you the different ways in which you can use it. So you can use it as a quad. So you can use the first 4, second 4, the last group. You can use just a trio of colors, or you can use the duo. Where's the duos? Over here. So quad, trio, duo. And it shows you where to place the actual eyeshadow. If you're a beginner, if you just are unsure of how to apply it, it's a really great tool to have, and it gives you some different inspiration on different looks that you would not maybe tend to go for. So for me, I think it's a great palette, but it's also a nice learning how to apply eyeshadows and create different looks. So I really have been enjoying this palette, and it's drugstore, very reasonably priced. So don't overlook the drugstores, because they really have some nice products out there. So the next product we're going to talk about is this hair pad. I am a person who double cleanses, which means I take a cleansing oil, cleansing balm, and I put that on my face prior to any type of cleanser. And that just helps remove and break down the makeup. So when I'm done using the cleansing balm or oil, it's still on my face, I take one of these. It's a microfiber pad. And how cute is that? It has a little pocket you can put your hands in. And I just take it and gently wipe off the balm or the oil prior to going in and using my actual cleanser. With these, it comes with this little mesh bag. And when I'm done using this, I hang this in inside of my cabinet under my bathroom sink. And I throw these in after each use. They come in a packet of 16 of these. So clearly, you won't run out in time to, you know, by the time you do your next wash, or maybe you will, but anyway, they're reusable, they're really nice, they're soft, they don't damage your skin, but yet they work the way they're supposed to, and I've just been really enjoying it. I have other ones that I bought a few years ago that work just as well, but these are, I don't know, there's just something easy about them that I saw them and I was like, oh, let me try them. And I've been pleasantly surprised at how well it actually does take off the cleansing balm. So there's that I've been really enjoying. And then if we want to go back to putting makeup on, so I think I talked about this Sephora Collection Best Skin Ever Foundation. I have it in 25, and I do have it on my face now. It is a little bit on the darker side. I probably would have gone lighter had I been able to actually test it. But it's it claims to be a natural finish with long wear time. And I believe that to be true. You can have it just more as a natural finish and your natural skin is peeking through, or you can build it up to more of a medium coverage foundation. I wish I was able to have it in the lighter color, but as the season goes on and I'm able to get more color when the sun finally comes out and we have real spring and summertime weather, I think it'll be a nice match for me. I do like the way it wears. I've been wearing it even though it's been a little bit darker. Sometimes I'll just mix it with a lighter color and lighter shade foundation to kind of even it out a little bit. And it's really worn really well. I'm really impressed with it. The price point on this is about $20 at Sephora. which if you know anything about the drugstore makeup lines, the prices there are really creeping up. You could be paying $15 for a foundation in the drugstore. As a matter of fact, I was actually in CVS in that e.l.f. Camo Concealer Foundation that I spoke about a few videos ago. It's retailing for $18 in CVS, which in most of the other retailers there it's $14. I was just surprised that it was $18 in CVS. I thought that was a little much, but anyway. The next product I'm going to talk about is a teeth whitening product. I've used Crest white strips for years and years. It's the only thing I really ever use. I mean, there were times where I would use like a whitening toothpaste, but I never got the results the same way that I did out of the Crest strips. But everyone has always felt like they were really harsh on their teeth and sensitivity. They couldn't handle it, which I did have sensitivity back when I first tried them years ago. So I don't know if it's that my teeth just were able to become less resistant to the sensitivity. You really need to give it time to adjust to it, if that makes sense. So in other words, you know, maybe if you tried it for a couple of days and you just could not stand the sensitivity, maybe I just pushed through and let it go longer, and eventually over time it just didn't faze me because I really don't get any sensitivity at this point. However, I did see that there is another product by Crest, and it's called their Crest Whitening Emulsions, and it comes in a tube like this, and then it has this tool, and basically what you do is take the gel, put some on this tool, and then you put it on in each individual tooth, or if you're like me, and you're just gonna run it across your teeth, top and bottom. So I can't speak about the sensitivity. I did not have any sensitivity. I still continue not to, but I don't know, again, if that's just, you know, my teeth just don't react in that way. But I have heard others talk about it and they haven't had it, even though they may have had it with another whitening product. So something to try. I've been enjoying it, but I don't know that I'll use this exclusively. I'll probably go back to the white strips. I just wanted to try it and see if in fact it had different results with it, and for myself, no. But my teeth, because I keep up with the white strips consistently, I don't know that I would have. But for somebody who doesn't, it might be a good product to try. Okay, so my two favorite food products, if you will, in the food category are these seaweed snacks. And I know everybody's like, oh gosh, you know, seaweed, disgusting, gross, you know. Yes, I was that person at one point too. But these little sheets, now that I'm thinking about it, have I spoke about this before? I don't know if I have. Maybe on Instagram I did. But I just take these sheets and maybe I'll cut them up and peel them apart and put them over a salad. Sometimes I'll take it, I'll put maybe like some tuna fish on it. And it doesn't have a fishy taste as you would imagine. It really, to me, this particular one is a sea salt flavor, and that's what I taste. I'm not gonna say it doesn't taste earthy or fishy, but it's not so potent that you're really turned off. This really, for me, has a little bit of a, it's not a crunch, but just the texture of it adds to, you know, it enhances my eating experience with whatever I'm eating. And I mean, it's 100% natural, it's gluten-free, there are no GMOs in it. It's full of nutrients, rich in protein, fiber, vitamins, and it's low in calories if you count your calories, and promotes heart health. So I've been enjoying these, and sometimes I'll just, you know, nibble on a sheet or two. They're good. I have no complaints about it. You just need a little something, as opposed to me reaching for my potato chips that I love. This kind of gives that little bit of a saltiness to my mouth. Then the next product is, it's this Mike's Hot Honey. And I know it sounds a little crazy. Like, I know hot and, well, maybe some people would get it, like the sweet and hot, maybe they get that combo, but it's not a honey that I'm putting in my tea. It's a honey that I may put over my yogurt because I can get a little bit of a kick in my yogurt. I throw it on roasted vegetables, not a lot, just like a drizzle of it. There's so many uses for it. Well, it says enjoy it on pizza, fried chicken, cheese. You could put it in your tea. I haven't tried that. Your salads, ice cream, who knew? Fruit, seafood, yogurt, ribs, oatmeal, cocktails. There's so many different ways to use this. I also have done toast, peanut butter, sliced bananas, and drizzle that on, and oh my goodness, really good flavor. Yeah, I don't have anything bad to say about it. It really is quite delicious, and it just adds a different flavor, where for me it's not as sweet. I mean, there's sugar in here, you know, it's honey, so it's not like there's no sugar, but I don't have that oof of sugar because it has honey, chilies, and vinegar, and it's really good. I've been enjoying this as a little treat. The next thing I have, so I do not have any pets. I don't have young children in my house. It's just, for the most part, me, you know, in my everyday life. So I don't really have messes, if you would. I don't have, you know, pet accidents or children spilling something on my couch. But I do have spots in my carpet that have gotten pretty dirty, and there are stains on there that I'm not thrilled about. And so what did I do? I purchased this Folex carpet spot remover, and it claims to remove pet accidents, grease, ink, red wine, coffee, blood, rust, food, cosmetics, dirt, grime, old stains, and it's excellent for upholstery. I haven't used it on upholstery, but I will say I've used it on my carpet spots, and I just spray it, let it sit. I'll tap it a little bit. How do I explain it? Why don't I just read the directions so you get a better idea. So it says test on hidden part of the material to be cleaned for color removal or color change. Use only on color stable materials. Just simply apply a generous amount on the spot. Gently agitate it, they say, with your fingertips, and blot with an absorbent cloth, and the spot disappears instantly. So really interesting product. I know that there are so many people out there who have recommended this, and for good reason. Oh, and the one thing I did want to say is that there's no rinsing. It's spray, blot, and spot is gone. So really, really nice product to have. And then my last product here is the Dr. Bronner's Pure Castile soap. I have the baby unscented, and what I've been using this for is to wash my fruits and vegetables. Like I said, there's no scent or anything. It's very gentle. It washes off. There's no soapy residue on any of my fruits or vegetables. That's primarily why I purchased it, but I also wanted to try it on my makeup brushes and see how it works. So that's primarily what I've been using it for, but you can use this on your face and your body, your hands. You can use it in your laundry. You can mop your floor with it, and you can wash your dog. Well, it suggests a dash in a bowl of water to remove residue from the fruit and vegetables, like I talked about. It acts as an all-purpose cleaner. Oh, this is interesting. 1 tablespoon in a quart of water to spray plants for bugs, and dash of cayenne optional. And you can use it to shave your underarms and any other parts that you shave. Anyway, I've been really liking it for my fruits and vegetables. Like I said, I am going to test it on my makeup brushes and see how it does. And I can report back and give you an update once I do that, which will be coming soon because my makeup brushes really need to be done. So those are my April favorites. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please comment, like, subscribe more importantly, and share it with somebody you think may like this. Thanks again. See you in my next video. Bye.